So many card games out there today, but you won't find any like this one right here for sure. Here we have the first collectible card game in the world, invented in 1991 by an American mathematician named Richard Garfield. I am talking about Magic the Gathering, initially called Mana Clash. After that, the rights of ownership were bought from the author by the company named Wizards of the Coast, which has published the first commercial edition. It happened on the 5th of August, 1993. First fans of the game were, of course, the RPG players. As time went on, it also conquered the hearts of strategy game lovers. In the middle of the 90s, there was a world collecting card game boom. Many of those did not have anything noticeable and are now totally forgotten. What helped MTG survive until today is great development, balance, and clever marketing. Today we are taking a look at MTG Arena, a beloved card game cleverly translated to the digital format. Also, it's free for anyone willing to play it. Link is in the description. Hi everyone, you are on the Rus Geeks Tricks channel. This is a review of MTG Arena. So, what is this game? Mostly, this is a card game like any other, but that's only a first impression. In reality, it conceals many mechanics unlike any other game of its genre. And I think the main plus of MTG is the lore. A game old enough to have a beard has an accordingly deep lore, just so you understand the scale. All the published Magic the Gathering cards are connected with a common lore, inspired by literature sources. Altogether, there has been 30 books published. Try naming 3 games that can boast a lore that deep in the comments. And while you're writing it out and I'm not completely sick of talking, let's get to the game itself. It all starts with an offering of a full tutorial. It consists of a not that big branch of quests. I highly advise you to listen and remember everything you're told and shown. Nobody repeats anything here. And the mechanics here aren't so simple. As of now, there are over 14,000 cards in the game, each with own description and functions. But don't be scared of such a number, you probably won't collect them all. The main goal of any fight here is the full destruction of enemy's face. That means that the game is oriented on the face attacks. All attacks on you, or your attacks, will automatically fly straight into the face. As a mean of losing less HP, you can sacrifice any card that lays on the table. It doesn't matter whether it has more or less defense points, it will fully hold an enemy's attack anyway. And, since we started talking about the cards, let's look at them more closely. There are 2 types of cards. First is mana. Here it's called land, and it is divided into subtypes, like flatlands, forests, swamps, mountains, and islands. They are all painted different colors. The second type is anything we might need for a fight. Those are creatures, spells, charms, artifacts, and so on. And to play a card of the second type, a card of according land type must lay on the table. How does it work? Let's say you want a creature to go on a battlefield. In the right upper corner of the card, there are requirements for its draft. For example, 2 cards of land. We lay 2 cards of land, and after that, our creature is ready to fight. The stronger the creature, the more mana it needs. That's quite logical if you think about it. What's good about the digital version of MTG is that many things here are automated. You are clearly shown all the things you can do with any card. If you happen upon a card with new properties, the game will tell you how to use it right away. It greatly reduces the entry level. To play it IRL, you have to read this short set of rules. So, if you wanted to join the ranks of mages, but were too scared by the difficulty, it's best to start with MTG Arena. Here you'll catch some experience, build up your tactics, and learn all the possible tricks of the game. And there are a lot of tricks. For example, a creature dies only when its health drops to a 0, and if that didn't happen, the creature restores at the end of the turn. Or, creatures divide by the land and flying types. Also, the main thing differentiating MTG Arena from its little brothers is that while defending and attacking, you are free to use all kinds of spells to get advantage over your enemy. And, of course, this isn't a complete list of game's features. It would be better for you to see them for yourself. As for the playing field and the visuals of the game, the latter is done at a quality level in the game. The cards aren't flat, they lay on top of each other beautifully. Some special cards have unreal effects that add some magic to magic. Interface as we know it is absent. The playing field is your interface, other from a pair of buttons to the right. They are what reminds you that you are in a computer game. Minimum system requirements. Not bad for a card game, but you know what they say. You want things to look good? You need good equipment. The whole premise of the game is collecting your unique card deck and breaking other players' faces with it, of course. You are given a starter pack in the beginning, but then you are taught how to get cards on your own, be it with real or in-game money. I can assure you, cards are obtainable without donating real money. Obviously it will take more time, but the pleasure of getting that one rare card increases dramatically. About the balance, I can't say anything of much value since I couldn't spend much time on it, but I think you can tell me about it in the comments. All in all, I liked the game. Maybe it's because I was handheld when learning how to play it and I didn't get lost in all the varieties. Maybe it's the visuals that please your eyes on the regular, especially when you play a rare card with a unique animation. Maybe it's the reputation of the game. No matter how you put it, this card game have created the genre. What other game to claim the throne? And that's the review of Magic the Gathering. If you have anything to add, write it down in the comments below. It will be interesting for me to read. Link is in the description.